And turn has advanced.
Indeed. Let us watch.
Watching.
Okay.
8 in South India. Okay.
Oh,
10 in Midwest.
Midwest.
Oh, he got first
Oh,
move. No!
lucky guy.
Dang it.
He got the coin flip. He got the coin flip. On the bright side, I did bash South India down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So he is in South America. Well, we lost the
Oh.
initiative there,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's a little sad.
Well, I don't think he can have the Northern South America bonus yet. I think
Mm.
he's only got the other two still. He's- So next turn, if we both get card pieces this turn, we will have a reinforcing card, blockade card, and order priority card.
Oh, wow.
And this turn we have
Yeah.
an order delay.
Wow. I'm not sure how we can put the order delay to use this turn, but next turn I could see an opportunity.
Yeah.
Possibly in
Oh,
Venezuela and
one thing to
Caribbean.
take note, since Ruil is in South America now,
Mm-hmm.
it means that Mohikanin cannot have East China.
Excellent point. Although I still think I think he could have Central Eurasia though.
Central Eurasia is a possibility. Indeed. Hmm.
Although I still don't see a problem with just bashing him to the ground. I'll be hitting him with 24 this turn. And I'm going to try to take a territory in North Gulf, which I expect Ruil will not be placing much, if anything. Maybe one or two in the Africa area,
Yeah.
but not.
Uh,
I wouldn't expect more than that. Just because he's got to play stuff in Venezuela and he's still got to worry about what he's going to do in North America. He's
yeah.
got too much to focus on.
So whether Mohikanin could get Central Eurasia is actually uncertain. So he deployed on turn 10, he deployed 4 to take Pakistan. The next turn he deployed 5 over there, probably to break into the 4 in Central Asian mountains. That would be best use of this. And then the next turn he just put all to 8 against you. So I don't think he has enough leftovers in Central Asian mountains to get both. Now, if he got good leftovers, he could attack with a 3 and a 3. Maybe. Let me think about that.
If you're hitting with 7, then no. You
You're
won't.
right.
You won't ever get that.
So at the moment, he could not get Central Eurasia. Now, he might be 1 territory away. And he might only need to deploy 1 there, but he's not in a position to deploy over there.
Well,
As he triple his stack right now.
I think he might. Well, yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's in trouble. I mean, I'm gonna break him pretty assuredly here. I don't like the idea of Ruil going to North Manitoba and seeing me in Kevalik, though. That's not good. I don't really want him to see me there because I don't want to be eliminated from the area. But I guess if that has to happen, it might just be a necessary sacrifice. Either way, I'm gonna hit South India with 24. I'm not gonna make it first move because I want North Gulf to be my first move with 5.
Yeah.
So the real question is, what do we do with your income?
Yep.
We really want to keep Caribbean. You could try and trick. He might place a whole ton in Venezuela, so I guess there's a possibility you could defend East Canada if he doesn't hit with everything.
Yeah, I think he would kill me if he hits with everything.
Oh, definitely. It's just if he doesn't, if he tries and does something else with those guys, then you might be okay. Like if he assumes, oh, he won't defend it and hits with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or something, then you'd be okay. And it's just that he would go to like North Manitoba, and that would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck for me. I'm not sure if we can really stop him from doing that though, unless you like just
Mm.
move your whole stack up to North Manitoba, which isn't really that at a good. It isn't that good a spot, so I'd rather not. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, for Manitoba, maybe just one or two guys putting there so he can't just take it easily.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hmm. I don't think he's just gonna let me plow into Venezuela though. Man, if only we could have done that last turn.
Yeah, really.
It just wasn't likely. He would. It would have been so much better for them if they were in West China,
Mm-hmm.
because then they could have had teamwork and they could, all that stuff.
If we had broken into Venezuela, we would have won this game. I mean, well, we can. We'll still. I still think we have the advantage in this game. I still think we can win this, um, if we play it right. It's just that I feel like if we went to Venezuela last turn, we would have definitively won. I would say at the end of this turn, just you would break into like Amazonas, and then he would be screwed. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if he breaks East Canada. He doesn't know about Eastern Europe or Scandinavia. He can't hold Northwest Africa for me anymore because his income would
Hmm.
be too low. And of course, Mohikanin is going to fall regardless, so.
Yep. One interesting thing that I could do is take out his territories behind his stack and go for West US. He would be like three territories
Hmm.
away from it at least, unless he moves his stack to North Manitoba.
I like that idea, although I do think the likelihood he would go to North Manitoba is fairly large, just because I don't expect him to move that whole stack into South Quebec. I expect him to hit it with something, just not with the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, we could gamble and try to defend it.
Hey, we could, but that would be a big. I'm not even sure if we need to defend East Canada. That's something important to keep in mind. Is I don't know if we really need to. It would be great if we could, but he's right next to it anyway. It would be a real hassle to defend it again and again and again.
Yeah.
I feel like the West U.S. move might be pretty good. Let's look at what he has. Oh, California is the 4.
Okay.
That's something important to keep in mind.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, you could place a few in South Quebec. I wouldn't place very much, though. I would place maybe 2,
Yeah.
just to make
I
sure
don't
that he
think he's gonna hit it
doesn't.
with 5 or less though.
Yeah, I don't think so either, honestly. But just in case he does, just in case he gets a little, uh, what's the term?
I don't know. What is the term?
A little. If he takes risks, there's a term for this. I don't remember what it was. Sloppy. That's it. If he gets a little sloppy in his moves,
Hmm.
then he could try and hit it with something smaller. But I don't think he'll do that. I think he'd hit it with a bunch of them. Probably 10 to 15 or something. Maybe even up to 20, and then hit North Manitoba with something small.
Yeah.
But I think since he saw you transfer to Kivalliq, he'll definitely want to go check that out. Be like,
True.
oh, what's going on up here? Let's make sure he doesn't just expand freely over here. Although, he might just hit that with 2. because your stack's right next door.
He might.
So I mean, you could just like place, I don't know, 1 or 2 in South Quebec and 1 in North Manitoba, and then you could work everything else into your move into the West US area. Well, not everything. You want to maybe place a few guys in Caribbean because
Yeah, I'm thinking of placing 3 guys down there and transferring from the Azores first move.
Good. And hopefully he doesn't delay a hit in there. I really wish we could use the order delay to try and break into Venezuela, but I don't think he'll let us do that. I think the most likely thing he'll do there with Venezuela is just sit this turn, because he's in absolutely zero danger if he just sits.
True.
And I mean, once he breaks East Canada, then you'll have less income and he'll be more free to, be more aggressive in the area and try to take Caribbean islands. I hope they don't anticipate a move to West US, though. I mean, I don't know if they would, but that would be impressive.
From what they see, I have North Canada. So they may think that I'm going to try defending that and give up on East Canada. So I think that's what he's going to be expecting. I think he's going to be moving into East Canada and then go up to North Quebec to get a double border on North Canada. That's what I think they're trying to do right now.
Probably, yeah. I'd agree with that. And then he's going to be surprised to see me up there. What the heck is kcscrag doing up there?
Seriously.
Well, that's where their gift card was used. No wonder they didn't use it in Northwest Africa or Sri Lanka. It's a little sad, too. I wish we'd saved that card.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
We just didn't expect it to go so well for us. The perfect hit, or where he just runs in and loses his stack.
Yeah, and we didn't expect that I would run into both of them over here.
Yeah.
In South Asia and then Northwest Africa. We didn't expect that. I mean, we thought I'd run into one of them. Just not both.
Yeah.
I mean, Northwest Africa was fairly likely. I thought South Asia was a little... I did not think that was nearly as likely to be picked. So, anyway.
Yep.
What can you do? Just gotta play with what you got. So I guess I'll just sit in Kavalik and potentially use those guys next turn to take a territory. Depending on what happens. Do you think hitting North Gulf with 5 is enough? That's a real big question I have.
Well, you want to get South Asia, don't you?
Yeah, really. But I also want that card.
Well, let's see. If Mohikanin has 8 income, he'll have 13. You're attacking with what, 23?
24.
Oh, 24 is guaranteed. Just attack with 23.
Wait, what?
23 is also guaranteed.
If he has 10 in... Oh, wait, he can't have Central Eurasia.
Yep. In fact, 22 has a 93% chance. So if you want to lower it down to 22.
Wait, are we certain? What about turn 9? He placed 8. Turn 8, he placed 7.
Remember, he put the other one in British Columbia to blockade.
Yep, I see. Gotcha. So, 22. I'll hit with 22.
Yep.
And then try and hit with 7 into North Gulf. I think that might be good.
Yep.
So 22 will be very likely. He should have 13. Correct?
Yeah.
At most. Which he probably won't even defend it. I don't know what he's going to... He's probably going to try and, I don't know, take Central Eurasia and place everything else in pack. I don't know what he's going to do. He's in big trouble.
Yeah.
once Mohikanin falls, I don't know if they can still win this game. As long as you don't, just let him rampage and expand freely,
If
which you
stuff
won't.
goes well and I'm in a position to finish West US and he just hits the South Quebec and he's so far away, they may just surrender.
That is true. You are hitting Ontario with two, like, near the end, right?
Yes. In fact, I'll go and commit because they have not even done their turns. So you can take a look.
And alright. Let's view. Alright, 2, 3, 2, 6, 1. Attack transfer. Okay, yeah. 2 there. 4 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2, 2, 2.
Well, yeah, it's because, not sure where he's going to attack. So
Exactly. And then you're hitting Midwest with 22. All right.
now I'm not certain about when I'm hitting Midwest, when I should, because right now I'm giving him knowledge of my attack in Great Basin. If I could reorganize
Well,
them.
he already knows what you're going to do with that.
Yeah. The only risk though is that if he puts like a guy for whatever reason and attacks Central Rocky Mountains, I don't see why he would. But if he does that and kills a guy, then he'd be able to see me fail my attack.
Aww. That would be so sad.
Yeah, but
No, it's not going to change anything. I mean, I think, why don't you try moving 4 from South Manitoba into Central Rocky Mountains so you can take Pacific Northwest faster
oh,
without placing guys?
that is brilliant.
Wow, man.
I know.
Man. I wish you'd gotten Eastern Europe last turn as well. That would have helped. 2 more guys.
Yeah, if I could have gotten that the previous turn.
Alright, well, I have committed my moves.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Looking good, looking good.
Yeah, 93% chance hidden with 22 that I'll take South India if he defends with everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully he won't.
Well, hopefully he will.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Hopefully he will. Yeah. Forget what I said. Screw that. Defend with everything, guy.
Well, hopefully he just doesn't have 11 income somehow.
Yeah, if he has
Magical
11
leftovers
income,
or
I'd be like,
something.
oh,
Uh,
that would be horrible.
okay. Well, we'll see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed we shall.
And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let us watch the turn.
Watching. 1 to Ontario.
Okay.
11 to Venezuela. Ooh, he focused down there.
Oh, I disagree with that move. I did get North Gulf, though, so that's good. But I disagree with his idea of... actually, no,
West US will be safe. Oh, if he hits Caribbean Islands. Well, he wasted his guys in Niger because he didn't put it as transfer only.
Interesting, okay.
And Mohikanin just retreated to North India. We didn't see any of his income. So we need to assume that he probably finished Central Eurasia or something.
Probably. So we can reliably say he's probably still going to have 12 income. This is excellent, though. I've got the opportunity to completely force Ruil.
He's going to be able to get
Canada.
up to 12 if he puts everything in North India, but he only has 7 income. Mohikanin does.
Yeah. I've got an opportunity to eliminate Ruil from Canada. I mean, Canada. Gosh dang it. Africa. I don't agree with his idea of going to Caribbean islands like that. I don't agree with that. I think that's stupid. I think if he had done that, if we had delayed last turn, that's way too risky a move. I don't know why he would try and do that.
Yeah.
Just because all we had to do was use our delay card last turn, and he would be dead. You would have broken into Venezuela, and he would be dead. So I disagree with that idea. Unless he used his delay card. Did they?
Don't think they did.
No, they didn't.
No, I had plenty of moves after him.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a bad idea. You didn't even need to use the delay card. If you
I
just
didn't
placed
use the delay.
I know, but I'm saying you wouldn't have needed to if
Oh,
we
yeah.
wanted to delay into Venezuela. You could have just literally just placed everything in Caribbean,
Mm-hmm.
delayed with your regular moves, and hit into him and took him. I mean, it turned out to be alright because I guess they predicted we wouldn't do that, but I really have to wonder what they did predict we'd do then.
Probably defend East Canada.
They obviously didn't predict you'd go into West US like this, though.
Yep. That was why I wanted to do it, because it wouldn't be expected.
Okay, so Mohikanin will have 12 guys in North India.
If he puts everything there.
Yeah, 12 at most.
Yeah.
So
what he
I'll
might do
do
is
it
just
20.
retreat up to Pakistan again and put everything there, like he did this turn, because well, he probably needed most of his income to finish the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But so he's going to be probably moving leftovers into Pakistan. I think Pakistan is where he wants to make his stand.
Most likely, yeah. I agree with that. But that's really good for us because I can try and force Ruil out of Africa here.
Nope.
Are you going to take... I would say you take... Why don't you take the reinforcement card and the order delay card, and you could try taking Caribbean back. And that would put even more pressure on him for next turn.
You mean not taking West US? Not finishing it?
Yeah, that is... Yeah, that would... Yeah, why don't you use the blockade in mid... Yeah, you could use the blockade in Midwest. And then just move everything to Central Rocky Mountains. And you don't need to take West US this turn. The biggest deal is if you put pressure on him and force him to defend Northern South America, then he'll be stretched even more thin in Africa.
True. Hmm.
Don't want to give him any space if we can avoid it.
We're just playing all of our cards this turn. Yeah, so when I blockade Midwest, the only way to attack West US, unless he wanted to hit a blockade, I know Wasteland, is through Central Rocky Mountains. So I can defend that. Although, actually, I think it's better for me to go up to South Manitoba. Is it?
That might just be more of a risk.
Yeah. Then I'm not sure.
Because I don't want him to try and overwhelm you from South Quebec.
Yeah.
If he goes to Ontario with a stack, I don't want him to overwhelm you in South Manitoba. I'd like you to have a little bit of space there to work with.
I agree. Okay. Then I will just go to Central Rocky Mountains with that. Do we really think that I need an order delay? Last turn I had plenty of moves after he did.
Yeah, but I see a possibility where he could use an order delay himself in, like, Niger.
To do what?
Because he would anticipate me trying to eliminate him, and he doesn't need to place guys elsewhere this turn, necessarily.
True.
I mean, I guess he could try... Oh my
What?
gosh, I thought of something else. What if you tried order priority to Ontario?
I could do that, although he may not just move back. He might go simply to North Quebec to hit North Canada. And I mean, I don't know.
Whew. Well, if he does that, he's still giving you a ton of space to work with. I mean, I see possibilities for him. I don't know where he's going to use his guys. If he uses them in South Quebec, he could potentially try and go into Ontario and pressure you in West US.
True.
Or he could try placing stuff in Niger and staying alive in Northwest Africa.
Like hitting Sahara and Algeria.
Yeah, he could try doing that, and I'm thinking I should use the order priority card if you don't use it.
Okay, so what I was originally thinking before you mentioned putting stuff in the Azores and taking back Caribbean islands was finishing West US and then doing exactly that, getting priority to Ontario. and expecting him to run in and lose a bunch of stuff. Uh, he would, his bonuses would be a little safer because he
Yeah.
would be taken to the Azores. He would he would end up putting guys in West Africa to stop you from getting it probably, and uh, and then he'd lose some stuff in East Canada. But this, I don't think I could kill enough to really make it so I could kill a stack.
Yeah. I don't believe he'd let you do that with the move to Ontario. I don't think he'll give you the opportunity to. I think you might as well reach for the space in Central Rocky Mountains and go for the hit in Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be the better way to go. Okay.
Okay. So how big do we want this blockade to be? 20 or 25? I think 20 would probably be enough. Although 25 would be a little bit safer.
I don't know if that'll make much of a difference. One additional guy might as well make it a little bit bigger. Just because he's still going to have to move to South Manitoba as well, so you'll have an extra turn of space.
Well, if he wants to, that's what I'm saying, like breaking into Midwest. He doesn't have to go to South Manitoba to do that. He just has to go to Ontario.
Well, let's see. He has how much income? 15?
13. What? Hold on.
15.
Does he have? Oh, well, we saw 12 last turn. 12 the turn before that. 17 the turn before that, which was when he used a card.
Oh, so he's only got... Oh, yeah,
He's
my
only got
bad.
12.
He's got 12.
Now he might actually finish Northern South America because he hasn't finished that yet.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah.
So
Forgot
he
about that.
could get up to 15, but at the moment he doesn't have 15.
Yeah. And the problem is if he does try to take Northern South America, then he's going to give up both Caribbean islands and Northwest Africa.
Yeah.
So that's a problem for him anyway.
Well, he doesn't know that he would be giving up Caribbean islands. I think it's very unlikely that he's going to deploy anything there. I think he's probably going to deploy guys against you and then expand in Northern South America. I think that's all he's going to do. In fact, he might just sit there in East Canada.
I guess he could.
I think it's more likely that he's going to go back to Ontario. He might just sit there. That is a possibility.
True. I'm going to send you my 2 guys to North Quebec, transfer only.
Okay.
I guess that'll be 3rd move. Because I want to hit North India 2nd move.
Why do you want to hit that 2nd move? You realize he's only going to have like 2 or 3 moves total.
Yeah, and he would definitely...
He's not going to defend there. He's going to retreat to Pakistan and try to hold there, I think.
Yeah. I guess I'll make it 3rd move. And then I'll make my Nigeria hit 4th move.
Okay.
Alright, well, you can go ahead and... Oh, I can't connect to the WarLight servers for some reason.
I got that error as well. Okay, so...
I guess
but
we
anyways,
lost internet.
as I was asking about a minute ago, the blockade in Midwest, do we think 20 guys is enough?
I would argue with going a little higher.
Like 25?
At least, yeah, because...
I don't think more than 25 is needed, so... Yeah.
Alright, 25 then. I just would rather have... I would rather have a little more just so that he can't... He can't overwhelm it. I mean, to take 25, what would you need, like 40? Or
Yeah.
45?
40 something. 42...
Yeah, I think 25 is good.
Yeah, 42. I was right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The maths, man. Wow, 42. What a number. This is a pretty cool number, huh?
I know.
I wonder if the people... Oh, excuse me. The people watching the show, I wonder if they've heard of 42.
So I tried to make it 7 guys to from Midwest to Central Rocky Mountains, and it auto-corrected to 71. Or ever remember typing in 71, but okay. Yeah. I don't want him to have knowledge of this. Yes, probably not.
All right. Yeah, if you do an order delay to Caribbean islands, I think we'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do with your guys in Great Plains and Great Basin?
Central Rocky Mountains, I'm hitting Pacific Northwest with those guys. Great Basin is moving up to Pacific Northwest to merge with them. Those guys are going to be used to capture California next turn. The guy in Great Plains is just sitting there, and he's getting reinforcements from Midwest.
Gotcha. So he's getting like 3 reinforcements, I guess.
Yes.
Cool.
So I'm hitting that with a 4. I'm likely to lose 1. So I'll have 2 that can attack out of that, plus that one is 3. So I'll have to deploy 3 guys to capture California.
Yeah. If you want to hit with 6.
Yeah. Well, preferably it would be 7, but at minimum of 3.
If you go for it next turn, there's a very real possibility we could just do stuff out of Caribbean.
Yeah. Although, I mean, what we see, I'm heavily expecting him to finish Northern South America. I really think they will. So he's going to have 15 income, plus they're likely to get a card piece.
Yeah, they could have a card this turn. That is true. So next turn will be a little rocky then.
Yes.
Although the good news is you will be in a position in Caribbean to do very well. Mohikanin's in really huge trouble here. I mean, he's basically out of the game right at this moment.
And that's why we're able to focus completely on Ruil.
Yep. I mean, he could potentially get back into it if he can defend Pakistan using the card and such, but he's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I can't commit right now because I don't have internet, so I guess we'll...
I don't know how we don't have internet if we're talking on Skype.
Yeah, really, that's a little weird. Probably the local network.
I was able to commit just fine. Try refreshing, press R.
Oh, now I can commit. Okay, that was weird.
Okay.
You saw that, right, viewers? You saw that cannot connect to WarLight servers thing, right?
He's crazy.
I'm
He's crazy. He's totally crazy. Anyways, okay. So, yeah, your moves look fine.
How do yours look?
Fantabulous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 1, 4. Why is this move to Central Rocky Mountains not in the order delay?
Because the less information that I give him, the better, in my opinion, at least.
What does that matter? He already knows you have that stack there.
Yes, but he won't know where it went. Exactly. Because, okay,
if he goes to Ontario, he'll know it went
and
there.
Exactly 3 guys to Great Plains at least, then he'll know that I didn't finish the bonus this turn.
He'll already guess that. Oh, well, he'll already know that anyway because you placed everything in the Azores.
True.
He'll already know that.
Okay. Why does one more guy? Fine, whatever.
It's 2 more moves.
Within the order delay. Well, okay, whatever.
I mean, sure, he'll know exactly where your guys went to Great Plains, but I don't see how that's particularly relevant.
True. Point taken. Okay. I just, I don't like giving my enemies any information at all. Okay.
If my enemies know things about me, I will die. No!
It increases the probability of that happening, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed, we shall.